Hi everybody, sorry that I'm running late. You know how I am, like always late, right? I hate that, right? So I'm still lighting candles. Welcome, hi. Almost set up. I have already pre-shuffled, so don't worry, it's not gonna take that long. Just doing the tea light candle lighting. You know how I am with the tea lights, right? Like constantly with the tea lights. Am I out? Oh my gosh. I think I ran myself out today. Again. Always. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh. All right, so I think Meg posted the order earlier. We're going to go Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Ophiuchus at the very end. There you go. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good week. I can tell this week has been really fun and exciting, but also very chaotic at times as well. And I think there's a lot of shifts happening for a lot of people. We're coming up on that full moon in Aries soon. And everything that I've been reading and seeing about it is, we have a ton of planets in retrograde, by the way. Like tons of them. There's like 7 of them all at once, like in a retrograde. And you have a lot of stuff coming back up to be looked at. And you have like a lot of stuff coming out from like secrets exposed kind of. And like, it's just like kind of a good time to clean up loose ends is kind of what I'm understanding about this whole full moon. Anyway, enough about that. Let's say a quick blessing and then we'll get started with the zodiacs. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here tonight. We are so grateful for your presence in every single breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands and our hearts and our voices and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right. Okay, take all these bracelets off. Probably turn the music down, right? Because it's a little bit loud. All right. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to start with the Hush Tarot. This is by Jeffrey Hush. This is a new deck for me, and I love it. It's very pretty. This is for Libra. Happy birthday if you're a Libra. By the way, those of you who hopped over to our YouTube channel, thank you so much. And if you were one of the first 25 subscribers, I think Chris has your name. But if not, go ahead and shoot us a message and schedule your time slot for that. But here's the deal. Some of you have private profiles, and so I can't see you. I can't see which ones of you subscribed. So if you're like someone who has a private subscription, that's great, but you have to let me know that you were one of the subscribers, okay? All right, thank you. All right, let's see here. What do we have for Libra? Thank you. Oh my gosh, the King of Wands, sweet. Oh, this is such great news. Oh, this is great news for you, Libra. You're kind of getting really excited about something. There's some kind of new adventure that you're on, and it kind of looks like it's working out the way that you want it to. That's a good start for your reading. And it denotes a lot of bravery, the King of Wands. Let's see. What else? Thank you. I have the Hierophant in reverse and the Strength card upright. So this is something that is kind of like, can be kind of unexpected. It's sort of out of the norm for you. It's something that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't see this coming. I didn't know this was going to be a possibility. Now I kind of have to think about things outside the box. I wasn't prepared for this. I hope I can do it. All right. Well, it looks like you probably can. It's just really concern about sort of bucking a trend. Yeah. Thank you. I have the Five of Swords. This guy's been popular this week. This Five of Swords is it's cautioning you to be careful of things that are wrapping around your ankles, and don't be tied to anything. Also be wary that at some point in this week, there may be some kind of verbal conflict that comes up in your life where you need to sort of decide what's actually really important versus what's kind of arguing for the sake of arguing, or do I need to be right in this situation? All right. All right, a little bit more for Libra. Thank you. Oh, golly, I've got the Knight of Wands. Oh, snap, that's awesome. So this is fantastic. You are really going to take action on something this week, Libra. I'm so excited for you. I get so geeked out about these readings. I get so excited when things are going well for you in your life. Just because, guys, I have to be honest. We've been in the doldrums for a while. April, May, June, July, it was stressful. It was hard on people. So I'm really excited when things start to go better for you. This Knight of Wands is all about like a new endeavor of some sort. It can be like a career sort of thing. It can be like a love relationship. We're going to find out in a minute. Thanks. Yeah, oh crap. That's the Lover's card. Okay, so again, it can be about a love relationship, or it can also be just about some kind of major choice that's coming up in your life. These cards are so pretty. I'm so excited for you. I actually, I can almost not breathe. I'm so excited, and I just couldn't wait to get started. And you could see how fast the cards came out. Like, you can't wait to get started about something either. Like, you're really, there's some kind of new opportunity. I'm going to clarify with this Star Power Tarot real quick. So what is this whole thing that you're nervous about? Something that's kind of different for you, something that you weren't expecting, something that's kind of outside of your norm. What is that? The Fool. Oh my gosh, brand new beginnings. The Fool is all about brand new beginnings. I couldn't even possibly make this up. This is something brand new. You've never done this before. And you're really excited about it, and you kind of almost can't wait to tell people about it, is what I hear. I'm excited. I want to hear about it. Tell me what it is. All right, what's this Five of Wands here? Or excuse me, Five of Swords. The Magician. Oh my gosh, this is something that you have created, something that you have made happen. This Five of Swords here, this guy, what I was telling you about, to be cautious. At some point in this week, there may be some kind of conflict that arises, and you're going to need to be the bigger person. You're going to need to be aware of some kind of bullying energy, or some kind of somebody possibly trying to maybe take more than what they deserve. But as the Magician, you're the one that's in charge. You're controlling all of this. This is such good news, Libra. This is such a good month for you. And of course, it is your month, right? I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what your biggest fear is, okay, this is what the situation is. Okay, there's two trajectories of time period for you Libras. You have a lot of good things coming for you regardless of who you are as a Libra, but there is one portion of you that, like one percentage of you guys that have some kind of situation with a person that's coming up. This King of Pentacles in reverse. This can be a work situation. This can be a boss. This could be somebody. This could be some kind of situation revolving your finances where maybe somebody's not giving you what you deserve, and you kind of have to take charge of that, or you kind of need to take a look at that. Okay, and it could be coming down from a superior, or possibly a superior that's kind of not acting as appropriately as you might like them to. But here's the deal, is you have the control in this situation because it looks like you have the upper hand in the conversation and the situation. And it looks like you are making the change. Now there are like another 2/3 of you who are experiencing something that is this very driving, passionate new beginning here. What is this Knight of Wands? The Knight of Wands, he just goes in and he takes whatever he wants. He sees what he wants and he just goes in and gets it. I just kind of want to know more specifically about what it is, because I'm being nosy. I got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, sweet, and the Knight of Swords. Oh, this is awesome. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's like, I don't want to wait for something anymore. I'm not going to take the time anymore. I'm going to just sit. I'm not going to sit around and wait anymore. I'm just going to take action on this. I'm going to take the leap. I'm just going to do it. It's a very, like, I'm committed. I'm going in and I'm doing it. The Knight of Swords, that's somebody, that's a message. Our Knights bring messages, and the Knight of Swords is the messenger of message. He's the bringer of messages, I should say. This is some kind of solid deal that comes through possibly digital communication, email, DM, possibly like I don't know, what all the emmings, all the boopity boops, right? What is this Lovers card here? The King of Wands again. Dang. We got you at the beginning. We got you at the end. This is exactly the way I love to end a reading. It's perfect. Dude, this is a good week for you guys. I'm so pumped. So here you are twice. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards because that tells me that you have yourself figured out. You know what you want. You know what you're doing. I've only used 2 decks here, right? So, and if any of you have had a personal reading with me, you know that if I use a 3rd deck, you're going to see the same exact cards. And it's because you are starting to get clear about your energy and where you see it going. That's you. All right, so this Lovers card, and the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male. But don't get hung up on the zodiac signs and don't get hung up on the genders. But that could be somebody that's coming towards you, or that could just be kind of your embodiment. There's some kind of bravery that you take upon yourself. This Lovers card is a choice. It's either a choice of a love partnership or it's a choice of partnership in some way. And it looks like you're not afraid to make it anymore. It looks like you know what you want and you're not afraid to go after it. All right, that's your reading this week, Libra. Golly geez, I'm happy for you. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And keep in touch because you guys have good stuff coming to you. Where is that deck? There it is. All right, next up we have Gemini and then Aquarius. I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to head out with these. Bottom of the deck was a 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is kind of a tricky guy. 7 of Swords is somebody who's kind of not telling the whole truth about something. Let's see here. What do we have for Gemini? I got the Justice in reverse. Oof, something that just doesn't seem fair. Something that's not going the way that you wanted. It can be legal things not going the way that you want them to. It can be just like things just not feeling like... just an overall feeling that it's not balanced. Justice is also the card of Libra. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it could just be that you're having a rough week. You know that? Sometimes that happens. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is kind of like bad luck. Oh, it's like, this is not a good situation. I'm just going to hold them up. I mean, I really couldn't possibly... make it up. I don't know if you can see that. This is a very badass deck. It's the Star Power Tarot. I like it. Geez, kids. Gemini, what has happened? I got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So the Hierophant, that's our card of marriage. It could be a rough week for you in your marriage. That's possible. You know, that happens, right? Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. Some years are bad. Some years are great, right? So the Hierophant in the reverse. And it could be just like a challenging time in some kind of major partnership in your life. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's find out a little bit more. Yeah, I got the King of Swords in reverse. You don't feel like you can talk about something that's really important to you. There's something that you're not expressing yourself about. Or there's somebody in your immediate environment who's not telling the truth either, but it really feels like it's on both sides. Thank you. I have the I have the Moon in reverse, kids. Just go ahead and feel free to Google the Moon in reverse. Okay. And see what that says. Okay, the Moon in reverse is basically going to tell you that there are some secrets that you have. There are some truths that you haven't told. There are some underlying issues that you know exist that you're just kind of allowing to continually be there, and you're not addressing them. You or somebody else is not addressing them. Okay. The Moon in reverse is things that are done in the dark. What was I saying earlier about this Aries full moon that's coming up? It's like secrets are starting to come out. This Queen of Wands energy that's right next to the moon that came out is kind of the inspiration to do that, to kind of unearth these things. And it's kind of one of those things where I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but the reason that we talk about zodiac signs, the reason that we talk about the cycles of the moon is because they're actually quite pertinent. And you're actually going to start noticing fluctuations in your emotions at certain times of the moon cycles. And that is why we have certain energies floating through certain signs at different times. And here's the deal with the moon in reverse in combination with the Queen of Wands. It's kind of like it doesn't matter if you wanted to feel those feelings, you're going to go ahead and feel them anyway. Because if you recognize that our bodies are like, what, 70% water roughly, you have to understand with the moon controlling the tides the way that it does, the moon is really controlling a lot of you too. Okay, so that's why we have these emotional upheavals at certain times, right? You dig? Okay, so you're going to be experiencing this at some point this week, and we do have that full moon coming up. All right, I'm going to clarify this with the Deviant Moon Tarot. These two decks read nicely together. All right, tell me, what is this Justice in reverse, this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for our Geminis? Jiminy Crickets. I'm sorry, guys. That's not fun. Thanks. I got the Devil card on top of it. Okay, this is something you feel bound to and enslaved to. Could be work, could be some kind of addiction, could be a relationship. I'm not sure how it resonates with you. But the Devil energy is something that you feel bound and tied to, something that you feel like you can't get away from, but it's really an illusion. Because really and truly, how much stock do you put in the Devil? It's up to you, right? Okay, what's this Hierophant in reverse, this King of Swords in reverse? I've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Guys, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Gosh, it's like clingy, codependent energy, right? It's somebody who can't let go of something. It is the Devil. Like, it really, really is. It's something that you just feel bound to. It's like a nagging energy. Something that you just, like the monkey on your back that you just can't get off. All right. What is this Moon in reverse and this Queen of Wands? Thank you. And again, I have to draw your attention to the fact that this has come out 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's how these cards are lined up. They're perfect. It's like, and it's so clear. I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse for you guys on top of the Moon in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Any of you who read tarot, you're going to understand exactly what that means. The Nine of Swords in reverse is somebody who is going through a lot of grief, struggle, anxiousness, sleepless nights, just like worry, 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 worry. What did I say? Monkey on your back. Now, what did I say? I said, no matter what, with that Queen of Wands energy, you're going to be propelled into a place of discussion, propelled into a place where you're able to express your truth, and you're going to be able, it's not that you're going to be able to, it's that you're going to have to. And all of this worry and all of whatever, I almost hear guilt and shame. It's going to start alleviating from your system as soon as you speak it. And that is your reading for the week. And that is heavy. I gotta be honest, it's like real heavy. So if this is you guys, I just encourage you to remember that things change and time passes and things get better. Sometimes we experience these things because we have to. If we don't address those underlying things that are really nagging at us, these things that are really getting to us, these things that are just driving us mad on a daily basis, it's just going to continue to erode at itself until we have one of those tower moments that just knocks our entire world on its back like a turtle, right? And so it's better to address them when you can. If it comes up for you this week, I encourage you to look really, really deeply about it. And there's an element of you that really wants to talk about something with someone in your direct environment to kind of express some discomfort that you've been feeling. Okay, that's your reading. Aquarius, you guys are next. This is the Deviant Moon Tarot. Real quick shuffle, bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. Interesting, some kind of choice. You're excited about something. Thank you. Oh, golly, I got the Three of Swords. Ouch. Well, that's our card of heartache, grief, and pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's see. Thank you. And I've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. You didn't want to have to deal with it, but now it's coming up. Okay, so here's the thing. I always notice with my signs, my elemental signs, that there will be 2 out of 3 of the group that will be experiencing one energy, and then there will be one that will be experiencing something very vastly different. So it's possible that Geminis and Aquariuses this week may be kind of having a challenging week, for whatever reason. Check your astrology, kids. But possibly the Libras of the group are having a fantastic week. So, and at some point it'll flip-flop, right? Because Libras were having a really tough summer. So, the Eight of Swords in reverse is somebody who was like, I really didn't want to deal with this. I wasn't expecting to have to deal with this at this time. Thank you. I have the Four of Pentacles. Now I really want to hold on to something because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Thank you. I got the Chariot, but now things are changing. Now I want to go in a different direction. Okay, any more for this deck? Thank you. Oh, geez. Golly, I got the Five of Cups. In this deck, this Five of Cups is just so, well, it's this. Like, she's just yelling and screaming at him. It's just like that horrible feeling of like, you shouldn't have done that. You need to feel badly about that. It's that shame card. I was saying guilt and shame a minute ago, right? Yeah, I don't want you feeling this because you're actually wanting to go in a completely different direction. Let's find out more. I got to shuffle up here. We're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite to clarify this. No, we're not. We're going to use the Alice Tarot. Sorry, there's the Tarot of Wonderland. My apologies. It was this Three of Swords here. Yeah, you didn't even want to have to talk about this at this time. Man. I just love you so much. And if you're having a tough week, I'm so sorry. I got the Six of Cups in reverse. I got the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. It's feeling like you're losing a soulmate and feeling like there's no way around it. Like there's nothing you can do to solve it. There's nothing you can do to shake it. There's nothing you can do to save it. Man. What is this Eight of Swords in reverse? This thing that you just didn't want to deal with. You just buried your head in the sand about it and you just said, I don't want to talk about it. And now all of a sudden we got to talk about it. And I got the Two of Cups in reverse, which is a complete dissolution of a partnership. And this was somebody that was really important to you. We're talking about a soulmate, guys. I got 1, 2 soulmate cards here out already. And I have you clinging on for dear life here with these Four of Pentacles. Like, I got to hold on to it. I can't let go of it because I know that what's after that, if I let go of it, it's certain death, right? That's the illustration. And I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. I wasn't prepared to have to make this decision right now. This Chariot card here, what's this? Because I have you actually focusing on moving in a different direction. There's some kind of light at the end of the tunnel that you're like, okay, fine. Fine, I'll look in a different direction. Let's do this. Let's go in a different direction. What is it? Dang it, I got the Tower card. The Tower, I mean, I can't do anything else. I can't fix it. It's broken. It's completely broken. I was just mentioning the Tower card a minute ago. I said if we don't look after it fast enough, we're going to have the Tower moment. And that's what's happened. And now we've got that. And now we have to look in a completely different direction. What is this Five of Cups here? Thank you. I have the Seven of Swords here. This is somebody that's kind of trying to get away with something. There's somebody that's just trying to like lie it under the rug. Like, please try to get away with something. Okay. And it's kind of like a resurgence of the same from before. It's like you're kind of in the middle of a situation here. It's like you're not beginning it and you're not ending it. You're kind of going through it at the time. At this time is kind of what I'm hearing. This is your reading for the week. Basically, this is what I'm just telling you may be coming down the pipeline for you. And if this isn't your reading, yay, right? Because this is kind of stressful, and I have to be honest, if this is you, just understand that this is an energy that will pass. This is what we were saying just a second ago with Gemini, right? These are energies, they will pass, and they could just be little blips in your life, little tiny hiccups, that sort of thing, where you have some kind of falling out with someone that you dearly love or something, and you patch it up. Who knows? You may have some kind of ongoing cycle, and it may be something different that's like much deeper that you need to look at, and you are the only one who knows how that applies to you. But they are just energies, they are just cards, so don't take it too heavily, but you will know if it resonates with you. And if it does, I'm very sorry. And you can feel free to send me a message and shoot me a line, and we will get down to the bottom of things and see how these are going to clear out for you. Alrighty, quick drink of seltzer. All right, on to water signs. We're going to Cancer next. Cancer, I'm hoping you guys are going to have a good week this week. Oh, gosh. These cards are really big. It's really hard to shuffle. That is just far too many. Hold on. It was like 12. No. Thank you. Alrighty, I got the Prince of Cups in reverse. All right, Cancer, this could be you deciding that you don't want something that you thought you really, really did want, but now all of a sudden you're like, I'm not sure I want that anymore. I'm not sure that's what because that's you. Prince of Cups, that's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, young masculine energy. However, again, don't get hung up on the genders. The energies have genders, but it's not about genitalia, right? So assign it in your life as it is. The Prince of Cups in reverse, it can either be you deciding that you don't want someone or something, or them deciding the same about you. Interesting. It's like you've been taking a really hard look at it. Ten of Swords. Dang. All right. You were like, okay, well, this is my minor arcana death card, right? So it's kind of like one more stab in the back. Ow. All right, but I feel like not a heavy energy about it. Like I feel kind of a lightness to you. Like, you know, I kind of saw it coming, and I'm not going to take it too hard, and I'm not going to take it too seriously, because that's just not going to be how I'm going to do it, which is very healthy, and I really like feeling that way. Good. I'm glad. All right, what else for Cancer this week? Guys, you guys have a lot to say, and it's like a lot of cards all at once, but this is, oh, okay. So this is, okay. 10 of Wands, it was too much for me. I couldn't handle it. The Emperor in reverse. Somebody's kind of got a little bit of bad behavior here. We could have somebody that's engaging in addictions of some sort. And now I've got the King of Cups upright. I got the Prince of Pentacles, and then I got the Six of Swords in reverse. King of Cups upright was like, well, I kind of see what I want to do with myself, with my heart. I kind of see where I want to put my heart and where I want to give my heart. And I really want to go slowly this time. Like I'm kind of feeling like I want to take a step back. I want to slow it down. I don't want to go anywhere, but I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed by something. It might be a little bit too much for me right now all of a sudden. Like I'm kind of feeling like either I want to jump ship or I got to slow it down. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Okay. And now I got the Star in reverse. All of a sudden, at some point this week, you're going to have this shift where you're like, I'm not really sure what I want at all. Cancer. Oh, you cutie. I'm not really sure this is what I wanted at all. This doesn't seem like the right thing for me at all. Is this going to be a good fit? I can't tell. Okay. It's rather specific. Okay, and then I got the Five of Wands. You're like, man, this is just creating drama in my head. This is what I get for creating this drama in my life somehow. All right, so one more out, because I just don't like leaving it on the Five of Wands ever. I don't like hearing that. Yeah, do it. Yes, sweet. I got the Wheel of Fortune out. That's what I like to hear. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. It's about things getting better. It's about, especially when it's in the upright, it's about that hand of faith that steps in, that just is like, we're going to take control now. Things are going to improve. Just relax. So that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I can relax now. Okay, slide this all over. Let's clarify real quick like. Let's do the Hush Tarot again. What is this Prince of Cups and this Ten of Swords in reverse? I got the Empress in reverse. Okay, so here's what it is. All of a sudden, at some point, you're not feeling like yourself. You're like, oh man, is this me? Can I fit into this box? Is this something I can do? Can I support this? I can't support anything more than what I'm already doing. I feel unsupported in my own life. How can I give to another person? This is what I'm hearing. Whew. Okay, what's this hook? Because now I got the Empress in reverse, and then that leads to the Emperor in reverse, because then I have somebody who's going, what did I do wrong? What did I say that was wrong? How did I screw this up? Now we have this argument. Now we have some kind of problem. Now we have some kind of situation that comes up, and I didn't even know I did anything wrong. And here I have somebody in the situation going, I'm being honest about how I feel. I really, really do want this. I want to start slow. I want to go slowly. And somebody's saying, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Feels like around Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Thank you. Alrighty, I have, what's that? The Devil. Holy smokes, that guy's been popular tonight already. The Devil, it's like, is this something I'm just obsessed with? Is this something that I'm addicted to? Is this something that just keeps coming up in my life? What do I need to think of this as? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? I can't tell. Now, if we're talking about a love reading, the Devil is not always a bad energy to receive in a love reading. It's really not. It can indicate some kind of obsession, but it can indicate a lot of passion as well. And two people who choose to be chained to one another for whatever reason. But it's one of those cards that kind of asks you to question your motives. And so that's probably something you're going to look at. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday. Very specific. Let's see. Anything else you want to tell me about that bank of cards right there? Dang, okay. I got the Three of Cups. Okay, so it's some kind of reconciliation, some kind of reunion. It's like you have a little fallout, some kind of little hiccup in your life, but there is going to be a reconciliation about it. So what I'm telling you is to pretty much not worry your pretty little head about it, because it's all going to work out fine. It's all going to be great. It's all going to be good. Three of Cups is all about reconciliation in this deck. She's riding, it's a woman riding a goat, but really the Three of Cups is about reconciliation. It's about good times. It's about having fun together. And it's a coming together of things, and it's about a strengthening of a bond too, and that's why it has a woman riding a goat. All right, it's and what's interesting is the goat is a symbol of the devil in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, which we just have it on top of. It's great. All right, synchronicities. What's the Star in reverse? What are you so worried about? Again, the Ten of Swords. So I got the Ten of Swords 2 times. Kids, there you have it. You're afraid that it's not going to go well. You're afraid. It's almost like, why even bother trying if I know how it's going to end up? These are your fears. Okay? These are your fears, or these are somebody else's fears, but it really feels like they're yours. And so it's kind of like, I'm not really sure what I want to do, and that's what's causing the drama here. It's really you are causing the... Honestly, I feel like it's you causing the drama. I don't feel like it's somebody else. And I don't mean to be like a bossy boss or something by telling you that, but it's just kind of how it's feeling. And that's okay, because you may have reasons to feel that way. Possibly in the past, you were burned by some situations in your life that caused you to want to feel these feelings. So what is this Five of Wands? It's kind of like... drama. Yeah, I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like in the past, all of my hopes, everything that I had ever wanted, I thought I knew what I wanted, and then I was wrong. So how am I going to make sure that I'm not wrong in this situation? Because I'm not going to jump all in to this situation if I don't know that it's going to provide the emotional support and satisfaction that I'm looking for. Okay. That's that. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Oh, Jiminy Cricket Crickets, I got the Page of Pentacles. This is good. Okay, so things are going to change for you. Okay, this is a little bit unrelated to what we were talking about earlier, but the Page of Pentacles is the possibility that there are maybe some new finances coming into your life, which is good. You may actually at the end of this week get some positive messages about finances in your life and about creating stability. Now, this is interesting as to how it relates in this reading. Let me get just one more card out real quick, like, thank you, because I kind of feel like these two issues are sort of related. What do I have? The Strength in reverse. This is what I was saying, because didn't we? Yeah, the Empress in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, that's Strength in reverse. I had said earlier, there's some part of you that feels weak within yourself, like you can't support anything else than what you're already supporting. And so it's kind of like, why could I try? How could I try? How would I do that, right? And so that's really the hitch. But there's some kind of new, whether it's career, something financial, some kind of new support, new stability, new idea comes to you towards the end of the week. I'm going to say Friday. This reading feels very time specific, where things feel better. And it kind of allows you to feel like you could support a little bit more in your life, like you could create a little bit more space in your life. You dig? All right, that's good news. So you got a little bit of stuff to work through this week, it looks like, but now you're prepared, right? You see it coming. That's one of the great things about tarot. It's never really going to tell you your future or anything, but it can kind of tell you where your energy is aligning, and it can kind of tell you, you know, given the trajectory of what you're putting out there, if it resonates with you, what that's possibly going to look like in the near future. And it's totally subject to change at any moment, as you know, which is why I tell you to not get real hung up on it, and just take it as it resonates, right? Next up, we have Pisces. I'm going to read with this Hush Tarot again. What do we have for you guys this week? The Hierophant. Oh, that's so good. Oh, all right. So the Hierophant is, again, it's the card of marriage, but it can be like deciding to stick to your traditional values. Like, I'm going to go it this way. Like, this is how I've always done it. This is how I'm going to keep doing it. This is working for me. I like it. It feels good to me. That's what I'm hearing. I have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. Somebody that's kind of ready to come out of separation. Somebody that wants to stop taking this break. Somebody that wants to kind of get back in the action. Hold on. We're going to clarify about that in a minute. I might be talking about a couple of different Pisces here, by the way. I got the Strength card again. Golly, that guy's been popular tonight too. It's a pretty card. By the way, guys, some of these images do have nudity. It's just an art. It's an artistic format. I don't know. So, but incidentally, tarot's for 18 plus. So if you're under the age of 18, stop watching tarot. Go watch anime and do the, I don't know, Pokemon. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, you know. So here's the Strength card again. So that is you being asked to be strong about something this week. You've already got two major arcanas out here. You're trying to make a choice about something. You're really, really trying hard to do the right thing about something. It's actually taking a lot of your willpower to do the right thing. There's something that you want to come out. There's something that wants to come out in you. I got the Nine of Cups. It's like everything you could possibly want, but you're a little bit terrified of it at the same time. Oh. It's like, is it all it's going to be cracked up to be? Is it everything I could ever want? Or is it going to end up being toxic in the end? All right. Alrighty, I got the Nine of Swords. Again, that guy again popular tonight. I got the Magician and I got the Queen of Cups. Wow, that's you right there at the end. That's your card, Pisces. Or excuse me, Cancer. Here's what we have here. We have some kind of... No, we're on Pisces. I'm sorry, Pisces. I got in a loop there for a second. Pisces. This Nine of Swords is about waking up from some kind of nightmare. It's like some kind of, again, it's that anxiety, it's that worry, it's that stress, it's that sleepless nights. All of a sudden I've got like that crease between my eyebrows, like worry and concern. the Dr. Phil quote, worry is like a rocking chair. You can do it all day, but you'll never get anywhere. Thank you, Dr. Phil. National treasure. The Magician is, it's your opportunity to change things. Okay, it's your choice. It's your opportunity. And with the Queen of Cups, there's something that brings you back to yourself at the end of the week, and you start to see things very, very clearly. There is some interesting stuff going on here. I had this. We're gonna have to clarify with something. What are we gonna use? We're gonna use this Deviant Moon Tarot over here. No, we're not. We're gonna use the Star Power Tarot. Okay. What's this Hierophant card over here? Because it's really the card of traditional values. I'll show it to you. It's so pretty. But it's kind of about you sticking to your guns about something like, I'm making the choice to do things the right way. I've got Temperance in reverse. Okay, Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. Temperance in reverse, though, could be something, it's like a feeling of I'm not ready to make a change. I'm not ready to be anything different than what I already am. That's kind of how it feels. All right. Let's see, what is this? Four of Swords. Four of Swords is somebody that kind of needs to wake up. Four of Swords is somebody that kind of needs to get out there. They need to stop sleeping, right? They need to wake up and get active. They need to do something. They need to make a change. They need to do something. What is it? I have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You've been absolutely asleep at the wheel. That's what you're telling me. I've been asleep at the wheel. I've been taking a time out on my life. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know what I was doing. There, like all of a sudden now I've got all this stuff I got to catch up on. And all of a sudden I got to take action on a lot of things. I was really down. I'm hearing that you were kind of like, I don't mean this like in a bad way, but you might have been in a place where you were kind of so depressed that you kind of couldn't see anything outside of yourself. I don't know, could be a possibility. But that it's kind of like you're sensing that it's time to stop that. Like there's some kind of part of you that's like, I gotta get up, I gotta get out, I gotta get out of this space because it's time for me to make a change. Maybe that what's the Strength card about? Thanks. I got the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Hanged Man. That's the card of Pisces. That's you. This is good. Okay, so this goes together. Okay, that's interesting. So that goes with this Nine of Cups too. All of a sudden, you're looking down the pipeline at having something that you've wanted for a very, very, very long time. You've been looking at it for a long time. You've been wanting it for a long time. And now all of a sudden it's here and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to wrap up a lot of loose ends in order to move in that direction. This is going to cause a lot of drama in my life, a lot of upheaval. I'm going to have to let go of a lot of people, places, or things in order to do this. It could be like asking you to move, could be changing careers, could be changing a relationship of some sort. But look, here is you. And now I always say that the Four of Swords is my minor arcana version of the Hanged Man. Here you are twice. So I had you in the reverse over here at the beginning, and now I have you getting clear with yourself over here in the upright, and that is your major arcana card. Okay, Pisces? And that is right under that Nine of Cups there, that wish fulfillment. It's everything you wanted, and it's right there in front of you. Right there. Okay. So we have over here with this Nine of Swords. Okay, with Nine of Swords and the Magician. It's like I see where I've been, where things have been bad, and I see that I'm the only one who is at power to change this for myself. I'm the one that's going to have to take action here. And again, I have you here with your royalty card. I forgot about that, as the Queen of Cups. You are amazing. You can do anything, right? You can do anything you set your mind to. You are the master of your fate here too, and you are taking action because you don't want to feel bad anymore. You don't want to feel outside of yourself anymore. Now I've got the Knight of Cups. Also you. Golly, I got the Queen of Cups. I got the Knight of Cups. And I got the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, what a good combination. The Knight of Cups is somebody, okay, the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very nurturing. She knows exactly where she wants to put her heart. Now the Knight of Cups, he actually brings it. And this is all you doing it. You're like, I see what I want, I see what I want, and I see how I want to do it. This King of Wands, also the card of Sagittarius here. We have that twice here. You may have somebody of the significance in your life that's Saggy. But the King of Wands is somebody who takes action. This is you taking action towards someone or something that you see in your reach, and you see that you can have it for yourself. And that is actually all about you taking action, because you don't want to be back in that energy of this. Ooh. Right? That is your reading this week, Pisces, you cuties. Oh, I'm so excited for you. You're so cute. You're so gorgeous. You're so yourself. All right, I love you tons. Next up, we have Scorpio. Let's see what you guys have. Drink lots of water. All right, right? If you do nothing else with your life, drink lots of water, right? All right, Scorpio. Sage advice. All right. And book Reiki treatments too, and then drink more water, right? Yes. All right, so we have Page of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups. Interesting. Page of Wands in reverse. That was like something that didn't go quite the way that you wanted it to, quite the way you expected it to. Things were a little bit surprising, or they're going to be a little bit surprising. This Three of Cups can be about a reconciliation. You could all of a sudden be hanging out with somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, some family or something, friends, that sort of thing, kind of out of the blue. Running across somebody that you haven't seen in a while, maybe. I've got, what's that? I have the Eight of Pentacles, and I have the Page of Cups in reverse. We got two pages out here already. Pages are messengers, but they can also represent children, so take that as it resonates. This Nine of Pentacles is really about your own independence. It's really about you asserting yourself as someone quite able to do for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, she's the single independent businesswoman. She, in the lore of tarot, her story as a character is that she's a falconer. And that's all she does, is she sells falcons. But everybody from miles and miles around comes to her because that's her specialty. That's all she does. It's just her jam. She's unique to herself, and no one else is like her. And she brings home the bacon and fries it up in the pan. Page Cups in reverse can be somebody who is refusing to apologize for someone, or refusing to accept an apology. Somebody that needs to extend an apology or some kind of offer of friendship or love, and they're just kind of not interested in doing so. Next out, I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me you're kind of tired of waiting for something or someone to get better. Yeah, you're just kind of done. All right, let's clarify this with the Deviant Moon Tarot. Fantastic. All right, what is this Page of Wands in reverse? Because, man, you just kind of didn't see this coming. This is somebody that comes out of the blue. Like, you just... kind of surprising. I got the Four of Cups in reverse. Again, this could be somebody from the past coming back around. Four of Cups in reverse can be that specifically. But also, Four of Cups in reverse can be something, a situation where you're like, I'm bored, I'm just gonna pop over in on somebody, or I'm gonna see if this person's around and wants to hang out today, or something like that. That could be as simple as something like that. Or it can be something as major as a message that you receive digitally online on the phone or something like that from someone that you haven't talked to in a very long time that kind of shakes you up. I mean, you just see how it goes in your life. But in any case, it's some kind of reconciliatory energy with that Three of Cups there. What is this Nine of Pentacles here? You're going to have a good week. Financially, it's going to be a good week for you. That's fantastic news. I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Thank goodness, whatever this is, whatever this newfound independence is for you, there's been a lot of miscommunication surrounding it. 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 There's been a lot of miscom you've had to wait a long time for this. This is something that you have had to fight for. This is something that you have had to, like, just miscommunication after miscommunication. The Eight of Wands is the card of communications, right? And it's, when it's in the reverse like this, we have delays in communications, we have miscommunications, we have miscommunications, all of them. And I got the Ten of Wands in reverse. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so done with everybody else. I just have to go this all alone. I just have to be alone. I can't do it anymore. I just have to put it all down. I simply can't take it. And I don't know that that necessarily means like you're ending something. I've got the Three of Pentacles here on its side. That's very inconclusive energy. And what that tells me is you're questioning some kind of relationship in your life. You're questioning where the stability is. You're questioning, is this something, am I better off alone? Should I just put all this down? Should I just put all this baggage down? Would it be easier? Would it be simpler? There are so many miscommunications here, and yet I feel so strong on my own. It's like, why am I having this in my life if I'm having to carry this uphill all the time? This Page of Cups in reverse is exactly that. They're like, I don't want to have to apologize anymore. I don't want to have to listen to apologies anymore. I just want there to be nothing to apologize for. Okay, what is this Page of Cups in reverse more specifically? That's just a lot. Okay, I'm going to take not these, but I will take those. I've got the Moon here, Justice in reverse, and then I got the Six of Cups in reverse. Here's the deal. This Moon card, it's like something that you've always known was an issue. Somebody's being puppeteered by another energy in this situation, and you've always known that that was the case. And so you've always known that there's going to be an element of this in whatever this relationship is, whether it's love or career. You've always known that these underlying issues existed, and so you've always known that this is kind of the potential for it. With this Justice card in reverse, it still doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel right. And there's something that is not working out in your favor. It's not working out the way that you want it to. This Six of Cups in the reverse is kind of the acknowledgement that this would be releasing a soulmate relationship. And it's kind of a soulmate relationship that's on its back end right now. It's not going as well as you might like it to. Okay. What's this Seven of Pentacles about in reverse? It's like, I'm not going to wait for it anymore. King of Pentacles, I'm not going to wait for anybody else to provide stability for me. I'm going to do it by myself. Okay, it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy. But again, this is really you. And this feels like your energy where you're saying, I'm just going to do it by myself. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is my pre-Empress minor arcana card, which tells me that it's somebody that's quite capable of ruling an empire. She's just not quite there yet. She's in training though. So that's what I'm hearing. It's very aggressive, but it's true is what I'm hearing also. I could do it by myself, so why would I want to hold myself back with all this other stuff? All right, that's your reading this week. Thank you very much, Scorpios. I tell you what, here's the deal about you guys. You're smart, right? You're smart. You make good choices. You think about things. Scorpios are planners, man. And they wanna have all their T's crossed and all their I's dotted before they jump off out of anything. And that's a great quality to have, and I love that. And there may be somebody that's kind of harshing your groove right now. So just keep that in mind. Not everybody is as cool as you. It's true. And so just cut the rest of us a little bit of slack, all right? But yeah, keep on keeping on. I love you very much, and I'll see you next week, all right? If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. All that information is down there below. I love to read for you guys. I get very excited every time I get to. I get excited to see your faces. And I always say, I know it sounds like a Hallmark card, but I promise you, I learn so much from you. I do. Some of the situations that you guys have been put into in your lives that you have been asked to overcome are so monumental, and they're so amazing to me. And I get so excited when I get to hear of your stories, and when we get to kind of formulate plans as to how to move out of them, and how we get to shift energy so that things change and they go the way that you want them to. I get really excited to do that with you. So thank you all for watching, and thank you all for lending me your energy for reading tonight. I appreciate it a ton. All right, next up we're going to read for Virgo, then Taurus, then Capricorn, and then we'll go into our fire signs. All right, we're going to do this Tarot of Azathoth. For Virgo, I hope you guys are having a good week, Virgo. And P.S. Thank you, Meg, so much for for asking for the order and posting it for me. You're sweetie pie. And I love you tons, right? All right, Virgo, what you got going on here? That is, hold on, I gotta put them back in. That was too fast. What you have here? They'll come back out if they're supposed to, I promise. Not to worry. Never to worry. What do we have? The Devil in reverse. Guys, what? This is a different deck. And then I got the, what is that? The Nine of Cups. And then I got the High Priestess in reverse. Woo! All right. So, Devil in reverse. These are cool cards. Very, 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 very ornate. Here, I'll turn it right side up. So, as we've talked about multiple times tonight, guys, the devil is all about energies that enslave us. They're things that keep us chained to things. And whenever it's in the reverse like this, it's kind of more of the same, but it's kind of something you've always known was coming. Kind of like I've always been aware, I've always known. Yeah. Now, I've got the High Priestess in reverse. Now, the High Priestess is the card of Pisces, so you may have a Pisces of significance in your life who is kind of off balance. But if not, the High Priestess in reverse is somebody who is ready to take action, or if they're not, it's time to. Okay, and it's kind of one of those things where you may be putting it off, but it's time to take some action. And it's good news because I have the Nine of Cups, which is like, once you take whatever this action is, oh my gosh, your life looks so much better. It looks so much brighter, right? You get really excited about something this week. I'm excited for you, okay, Virgo? So it's like something, I don't want to say that it's something new. It doesn't feel like it's something new so much. It just feels like a tremendous amount of satisfaction about something, but it revolves around you releasing something and also taking action about something as well. So we'll clarify with another deck in 1 second. All right, what else do we have here for Virgo this week? Thanks. The Nine of Pentacles again. Wow, just a different deck. And the Empress in reverse again in a different deck. Fabulous. All right, Nine of Pentacles again. That's our Falconer card, right? So this is someone that's highly independent. This is somebody who decides to go it on their own. They're like, I'm so good on my own. I'm done asking for anybody else's help. I'm so happy and I'm so capable and I'm so able. It's a lot of pressure, but you're quite capable. And as a Virgo, you definitely are. You guys are, I was talking about Scorpios being organized. Virgos are way more organized and you look so good doing it too, right? Right. All right, the Empress in reverse. Now, this is your card, Virgo. This is the card of Virgo. So this tells me that at some point this week, there may be a time when you feel a little bit off balancing yourself, where you feel like this is not me. This is not happening to me. I wasn't expecting this. Then things shift to a bit heavier of an energy. Interesting. It's kind of like, yeah, it's fine to be this independent, but now the realization is kind of sinking in, and now there's like a panic that happens. Oof. I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is like someone who's quite resistant to change, somebody who's having trouble making this change. It almost feels like a panic attack, like I can't catch my breath, like a kind of thing. But here's the truth. You could not have kept all this up any longer. Whatever this change is, it's got to be made, right? I mean, it even says at the top of the card, change. And when it's in the reverse, that means you're really having a hard time with it, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's clarify this. I'm going to take this Tarot of Wonderland out here and do that. What is this situation over here, this Devil card that you have just been chained to for a long time, and you've seen something coming down the pipeline? You've been avoiding dealing with it, but you're about to deal with it, and it's really going to propel you into a state of wish fulfillment and happiness, although it's kind of like you can't see that yet. What is that about? I got the Ace of Swords in reverse. You were like, oh man, I did not see the truth until today. And now I see the truth and now I know. Oh man. But it's kind of like the realization of that, like once you recognize where that hole was, in your vision, it's like, well, now I see, now I know that I have to do something different. And now I know that I can't and it almost feels like you're guarding your happiness now, right? Like I just can't let anybody else take it from me ever, ever, ever again. Oof. Heavy. Alrighty. It's like a failure to see the truth before, and now you see the truth. Ouch. And it really hurts. Ouch. Like right here. All right. What is this 9 of Thanks? I got the World. Smokes. This is a heavy, heavy week for you. I am so, I'm sorry that you're dealing with this amount of energy, because it's kind of a lot. If this is your reading, it's kind of a lot. These are kind of heavy energies, but you know, sometimes this happens. This kind of feels like one of those energies. You know how I'm always saying, like, it's not the starting of a new chapter, it's the starting of a new volume. And so here's the deal. We're really doing that right now. There's some kind of new beginning. Yeah, and you're being asked to kind of change like a lot of aspects about your life. Like all of a sudden it's being asked to look very different than it did before. In whatever way, all of a sudden it's kind of like you're on your own all of a sudden. Now I've got the 7 of Pentacles. You were waiting for things to change. Oh geez, yeah, that goes with that Empress in reverse. That's actually what has driven you into not feeling like yourself, is this waiting around on somebody else or something else to change. And that's really not like you. You're really much more of an action taker, but you've actually been waiting to see something, waiting to find something out. And this waiting, what's happened here? I've got the worry face on for you, like the frowny worry face, like the furrowed brow face. Thank you. 3 of Wands. Yeah. It's like I expected things to change. I wanted things to change. I was waiting to see if things were going to get better. And I don't think that they're going to. Like, I'm not sure that they're going to. I'm tired of waiting for it, for one thing. I'm tired of always being asked to go with the flow. I'm tired of waiting for a change to take place and having it never take place. I'm tired of waiting on somebody else to change. 7 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. It's like I can see where there's actually been deceitful behavior, whether in myself or in another person, but I feel like I can't move forward. I feel like there's no place for me to go. I feel like I don't know how to get out of this situation. Now, I'm going to tell you, Virgo, that's impossible, right? And first of all, this feels kind of heavy and kind of dramatic. I mean, it doesn't have to be. If you're somebody who just doesn't have a lot of drama going on in your life this week, yay for you. If you're somebody who kind of does this week, I'm so sorry. Because this is we got the 7 of Swords card, right? And that's somebody who's kind of trying to get away with something that doesn't belong to them. And they're always leaving a trail behind them. It's almost kind of like a compulsive liar. It's almost like somebody who, and you're kind of onto it. You're onto the trail of it. I mean, unless this is you. And in which case you're also onto your own trail. Like, you get it. Like, you can see where it's been. You can see what she's been doing, okay? In any case, like, it's not a secret for you, okay? I have this 3 of Wands here. It's like I was expecting something. I was expecting things to change, but for somehow they aren't. They're stuck and they're stagnant with that 6 of Swords in reverse. It's like there's no shift. There's no change here. Nothing's getting any better, and I'm just getting upset about it. I'm sick of it. I have this energy of exasperation inside of me right here, and my mouth is tired. Like, it's tired of talking all of a sudden, and I can hear that you yourself, that's the energy of you. Okay, so this is your reading for the week, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have to be the person that brings this flow back into your life, whether it's just for the week or whether it's for the remainder of your life, with whatever that is, whether it's I gotta go take a hot bath and meditate for 45 minutes, or whether it's I gotta leave this entire life that I have. I got to start a new career. I got to get out of this relationship, whatever it is. You're kind of being asked to look at that, and you're kind of being asked to look at where you're possibly haven't been behaving the best yourself, because for some reason there was something you were in denial about for a long, long time. And now that you're seeing the truth about it, it's like, well, now what am I supposed to do? Now who am I? Now what does this look like? And that is kind of challenging, all right? All right, kids. That is you, and if that is you, I love you a ton. And do please let me know. I love you bunches, and I hear ya. Sometimes things like this happen, and I promise you something better is right around the bend. It always is, because it's always darkest before the dawn. And it's so true, and as the older you get, you will notice these patterns and these things in your life as well. All right, let's go ahead out with Taurus. I'm going to stick with these cards right here since they're in my hand, right? I got the Queen of Swords out there, ready to talk about something. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Page of Wands. Oh, this little guy, he's so cute. He's like, I'm looking in that direction. What's happening there? He's kind of curious. He's kind of excited. He's kind of interested in something, right? Kind of flirtatious energy is the Page of Wands. It could be a message of flirtation. It could be a message of interest of some sort. Too many. Thank you. 1 second. Oh, good. Thank you. All right, I got the 6 of Pentacles here, which is good news. This is about reciprocity, and this is about things being fair and balanced. Although there's you or somebody else is kind of worried about that. They're like, it's almost like there's some kind of flirtatious message here, and one or the other of you, and in fact, it kind of feels like both of you on this situation, feels like the other person's not going to receive them, and so they're like, this is adorable. Both parties are kind of nervous. Does she like me? Does he like me? Oh, this is kind of what it feels like. Oh, it's adorable. I like it. Could be in a friend relationship. Next card out I got is the Lovers. Could be a love relationship. Probably definitely is. So if you're single, this is something that's coming towards you. If you are in a partnered relationship, we'll talk about that in 1 second. If you're in a partnered, oh golly, I got the Queen of Cups out next to it too. This is somebody you really, really, really feel comfortable giving your heart to. Somebody you can express yourself to. They can express themselves to you. So really the only hitch right now is you getting over yourselves and deciding that it's all going to be fine and that everybody likes each other just the same. All right. So if you're in a partner relationship, it could be that you're being asked to make a decision as to like, are we going to nail this down? Is this going to go this way? All right. And this depiction of the Lovers is pretty interesting, I think. It's everybody in this situation's kind of nervous, right? All right. So what else do we have here for you guys? Knight of Swords in reverse. What? All right, so at the end of the week, I guess I just got to caution you to be very careful towards the end of the week. I'm looking at like Friday of next week. Just be really careful with the things that you say, because there could be the potential for some kind of issue regarding some kind of message, probably some kind of text message, something that kind of is a misunderstanding. Just be mindful that that could happen. This Knight of Swords guy is somebody who the energy of it, if we're talking a little bit less three-dimensionally, a little bit less superficially, the Knight of Swords in reverse is an energy of somebody who is having a hard time talking about something. They're having a hard time expressing the truth. They're having a hard time either telling the truth or just talking about how they feel. They're not necessarily a liar, but they could be somebody who's just having a hard time talking because maybe they're afraid of what somebody's going to think of the truth. And so they're struggling to share. Anything else here? And I gotta be honest, I'm not sure. It kind of feels like your energy there. Anything else that we have for Taurus from this deck tonight? Thanks. That's too many. One more. Man, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Whatever it is, now it's got you second guessing yourself towards the end of the week. I have you starting off strong over here with some kind of new message and some kind of new beginning of something that's quite reciprocal and some possible new love relationship that you're pretty excited about and somebody that you feel like you could be pretty close to. And then towards the end of the week here, I have things kind of fizzling out. What happened? Let's get nosy about it. Let's look at it with the Deviant Moon Tarot. All right, what is it? Okay, so what's this Page of Wands situation over here? Taurus, get it together, man. Get it together. Okay. All right, Jiminy Crickets, get the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is like this feeling of I have to put up some boundaries because in the past, things haven't gone the way that I wanted them to. In the past, I didn't put up the boundaries fast enough, and I was burned and I was sad and I felt really, really bad. And now I've experienced that, and so now I've got my walls up prematurely, so I'm definitely second guessing things. What is this? Is this you? What is this Lover's card? I don't know how I feel. I'm afraid. What? Geez, I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse. I don't mean to make fun of you with my cartoon voices, but all right, that's fair. Ten of Cups in reverse is actually pretty. It's pretty emotionally traumatic. That's what I mean. I don't mean to make light of situation. And the Seven of Wands in reverse is like quite a lot of drama in and around you and feeling like you're being kind of attacked from all different directions. And that may have been something that happened to you in the past. You may have been enmeshed in something that was kind of high drama or something that just really broke your heart into a million pieces. And maybe that's why you're kind of struggling with this new, I don't know, this new idea of love, perhaps this new relationship, it could be even a career relationship. I don't know how it resonates for you guys, but the energy is just simply kind of fearful and concerned that you're going to have to deal with that again. This is Seven of Wands right here. It was in the reverse, which just kind of tells me it feels like you feel like you may not even have the upper hand in this situation, whatever it is. What is this Queen of Cups, though? Because that is such a sweet, kind, nurturing energy, and that's whoever is about and around you, or that's you. It's that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, earth sign, or excuse me, water sign, feminine energy, but it's really just about knowing your heart and knowing how to give your heart and knowing how to be very nurturing and very loving to everyone. She carries with her the Ace of Cups, which is the cup of self-love, and without that cup, she's basically powerless because she has to have that first, right, before she can give it to anyone else. And that's something that you have, and that's very powerful and strong, and it's right in the center of your reading. What is that about? There's like a real tenderness to it too. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have things changing for you for the better. It's in the upright. That's a good sign. I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely sure what the issues are that have been in the past, but I can promise you they're getting better, okay? I promise they're getting better. And now it's going to be easier for you to give your heart to others because now you have a lot more self-love. Perhaps in the past you didn't have that. And so you're still wary in these new communications that you're receiving, and you may receive them often, and you may be asked to look at them frequently and kind of look at yourself frequently. This Knight of Swords, and again, I got the Queen of Cups. Again, this is you all over you. Look at this. This is crazy. You really, really, really want to give your heart to somebody. You really want to give your heart to someone or something. And you want to give your whole heart to it. Yeah, now that you know who you are, right? Now that you know how much you have to give. Yeah. So it can just be, you might be falling in love. I don't know. And you may be worried about it. Maybe you weren't expecting it. Maybe it comes in a way that is just like completely. The Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who doesn't really have a clear plan. He just kind of runs in. It's like a kid with a machete, like, yikes, right? Anything could happen there. It just is this kind of reckless and kind of irresponsible energy. And so maybe that's what you're nervous about. Maybe you're not ready for something and it just kind of ends up falling in your lap. I don't know. Alrighty. What is this Ace of Wands? Why do I have you all? And I got the Page of Swords over here. Now I've got you obsessing over something. I got the Knight of Pentacles here. You're like, now all of a sudden, you're not sure what you want to do. With that Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like, now I don't really know what I want to do. Now I'm uncertain. Now I'm worried. Okay, and now I want to put everything out. I want to just like torch it all. I just want to like put it all out in the bucket so that it just doesn't even start up. I've got this Page of Swords where you're completely obsessing about things. Analysis paralysis is what somebody told me the other day. This is huge. Just completely obsessed with something, just micromanaging the situation. I don't know what else to do. And I've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is really somebody who wants to go slow. Slow it down. What did I say earlier? Pump the brakes. That's kind of how you feel this week. All right, that is your reading this week. If this is you, just relax. You have got a very clear vision for what your heart is asking you to do. Okay, and so you don't need to stress out about this. All you need to do is be fully present in every moment, okay, and be very honest about yourself while you're fully present in those moments, okay? And that's it. You don't have to control it all. You don't have to know what it's gonna look like 6 months or 10 years from now. All you need to do is be responsible for being as peaceful and as good as possible in yourself at every breath, right? So just relax about it, whatever it is. All right, I love you a million billion percent. You know I do. Okay, Taurus, that was your reading this week. We'll catch up with you next week. Relax. Capricorn, you're up next. We're going to use the Siddhara Power Tarot here. What do we have for you guys this week? Perfect. I had the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so you're kind of letting go of something. It's like a choice, though. I'm going to choose to let go of this. I'm going to see how it goes. We're going to see what happens next. Okay, good. Good news. Queen of Cups in reverse, popular lady tonight. Page of Cups in reverse, also popular fellow. Got a lot of cups out here. People are dealing with a lot of emotions this week. Stuff that's kind of been underlying. Man, guys, this has been going on since last July, where we've been kind of like cleaning up the debris and the sediment on the bottom and like kicking up a bunch of mud and stuff. And the waters have been murky for a while, and we're starting to clean everything out. It's good. Queen of Cups in reverse is all of a sudden I see that I don't want what I thought I wanted. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. I'm mad. I'm upset. Page of Cups in reverse says I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to apologize. I don't want to forgive anybody, and I don't want anybody to ask me for forgiveness. It's kind of that, like, it's that kind of vibe, all right? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold on to it anymore, though. I can tell you that is what I'm hearing. Whoa. Alrighty. I got the Queen of Swords, absolutely, because now you see the truth. I see the truth. I feel the truth. I speak the truth. I am the truth. And you see the butterflies. It's like a time of transformation. The truth will set me free. Oof. Okay. You. All right. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse with the Devil and the King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. This combination feels pretty familiar, right? Six of Wands in reverse is somebody who feels like they just can't win. I cannot win this battle. I cannot defeat this enemy. It is simply going to have to march over the top of me. It's right next to this Devil card here too. I cannot control this person. I cannot control this situation. I cannot control this whatever. And with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's bleeding you dry. It's making you feel bad about yourself. And you really you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. Okay, whoop. That is pretty much how that goes. Okay. I know it's impossible to see, right? All right, but there. So let's come back in here. We're going to clarify here. We'll use these guys. What is this Four of Pentacles in reverse here? For Capricorn. Thank you. I got the Ten of Pentacles. All right. It's like I am willing to release everything I have in order to form my own stability. In order for stability to be in my life, in order to form that foundation of support that's going to last for forever, then I am willing to let go of anything that doesn't offer that stability. Okay. And I'm ready to be at rest, and I'm ready to be peaceful. I don't want there to be all this upheaval anymore, so I'm willing to let it go because I can see that it's not adding to my peace. All right, that's your feeling. That's good. That's a good feeling, right? It's okay to let that stuff go. I'm sorry, though, because what's this Queen of Cups in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who's like emotionally discontent, not a happy camper. Can be crying at the Lovers in reverse. Kids, I was going to say could be crying a lot, could be experiencing just like a lot of emotions right now with the Lovers in reverse. It's such a beautiful card. But whenever it's in the reverse, it can be a dissolution of a partnership of some sort. It can be that a choice in love is blocked from you in some way. It can be that things that you wanted to work out, things you were very, very, very dedicated to are dissolving all of a sudden, and now you don't really know where to put your heart, or it's kind of like dashed hopes in love in some way. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's pretty heavy. Gotta be honest. What's this Page of Cups in reverse? Thanks. Oh gosh, I got the Nine of Swords again, guys. This chick is super popular and she is very sad. All right, so that's that anxiety, that's grief, that's worry, that's depression, it's stress. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it can be, it's kind of more of the same. It's like nagging worry. It's like something that's like chipping away at you. And it's with this Page of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like lingering energy that's been hanging around for a very long time. And it's kind of like, you know what? I don't even need an apology. Just get out. I'm so done. All right. What's this Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords is really about seeing the truth. But what does that really mean to you? Is the question. Thank you. Oh, I got the Nine of Wands. Oh, yeah, putting up boundaries big time. Man, you really, really are. You know what? You've gone the distance in this. This is the battle horse. Again, we had the Nine of Wands somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that, the wounded warrior. And then we've got the battle wounded horse here too, right? So we've got the Nine of Swords. Do we have the Nine of Wands? Maybe that was a previous reading. But in any case, Nine of Wands, 9 and 9. Nine of Wands is that battle horse, somebody who's really been through quite a lot, and they've been quite wounded, and they're just done. And it's really seeing those boundaries that you need to put up for yourself, and they're seeing what the fences and the walls you need to put up around yourself, where you need to keep people at arm's length, and where you just need some space and some peace. Peace is big this week for you, and it's like you start seeing it. It's probably around Wednesday, Thursday that you have some kind of light bulb moment where things kind of shift for you, and you're like, aha, I get it now. I can move on. All right, Kathy, what is the rest of this week with the Six of Wands? I really don't like you being in this energy, and I'm sorry that you are, but sometimes this happens where, like I was saying, sometimes life's just like that, right? Ebbs and flows and all sorts of things. Yeah, golly, I got you in the Five of Pentacles. We could have you in some kind of state of financial lack this week where you don't have the finances that you wish you did. We could have you feeling left out from a situation, left out from a relationship. It's a feeling of just loneliness, kind of grief and depression. It's a feeling of just wanting to kind of close yourself off from the world just because you kind of just need some healing. Whenever it's in the reverse here, in all of this combination, it really feels like you're going through some kind of financial stress and strain. It really feels like kind of a challenging week for you, I have to be honest. And again, some weeks are just like this. Sometimes I have weeks like this too. Sometimes I have months like this too. And I gotta be honest, the things that help me the most, prayer and meditation, and more than anything, I cannot tell you, the prayers of other people. So if you have ever felt a situation like this in your own life, if this is you, again, you will understand how grateful you are for the prayers of others. And if you have received prayers from another person and you have seen what the positivity that they can create in your life, then you understand how important it is to do that for others in their time of need. And that is a great way to be. So this week, feel free to reach out and ask for prayers from other people. Feel free to sit down and get down on your knees if that is how you are inclined, and how you learned. and go ahead and express that to your higher power, and you will be surprised by what you receive. It's impressive. And sometimes that, I feel, is almost why we experience these things in our lives. It's almost like a call to prayer. I call them the come to Jesus moments, right? Because if we didn't have them, then we might be less inclined to sometimes seek that guidance and that help, right? You don't ask for help unless you need it, right? Don't ask for prayers unless you need them. And so that's good. That's a good thing. All right, cleaning stuff out. I like it. All right, on to our fire signs. We got Aries. What do we have for you guys? Thank you. Page of Wands. Golly, that guy, he's popular tonight too. Different deck though. All right, so this Page of Wands, yeah, this is somebody, look at it, something really quite surprising. It's bigger than you think it is what I'm hearing. It's like, it's more important. And there's this somebody that's like demanding your attention, or you want to demand somebody else's attention. Please pay attention to me. Please pay attention to me. All right. This is way too many. I got to put these back in. But I saw the King of Wands in reverse there, which is somebody who's just kind of afraid to take action. Again, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with that King of Wands in reverse, though. It's you not really feeling like yourself. It's a very fearful energy. Doesn't sound like you. Aries, we like to take, like Aries, they like to be in charge, right? Then I got the Emperor in reverse. I didn't even see that. That's your card. You are the Emperor. You, Aries, is the Emperor card. But it's in the reverse. It's exactly what I was just saying. Not feeling like yourself. Something's off balance. You want to talk about something. There's like the elephant in the room. Somebody wants to talk about something, but you are just, I'm hearing like terrified about it, nervous about it, worried about it. Why? That doesn't sound like you. What? All right, I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so possibly in the past, something with this person didn't go the way that you wanted it to. This person, this situation, whatever it is. I don't know if it's a relationship or career, whatever we're talking about. Something in the past may not have gone the way that you had expected it to, not the way you hoped it had gone. And so now you're kind of feeling nervous about starting anything up again, but you're still really looking at it. Or somebody's really looking at you. Again, I got this Nine of Wands. This is that war horse. And that wounded warrior card, right? This is somebody you've put up a lot of boundaries in the past and possibly blocked someone. Someone possibly has been blocked from you. Now you're kind of starting to think, is that what I want? I'm starting to look at things from a different perspective here. From an outside perspective, maybe I haven't been looking at things the right way. You or somebody else is saying this. Thank you. I've got the Hierophant card here. This is you really trying to take, the traditional role. Like, I want to do things the right way. I want to make sure I'm doing things right. This guy's been very popular tonight too. Even in this deck, he's come out several times. It's the card of marriage. It's the card of traditional values, but it's the card of somebody who wants to do things the right way. They really do. They don't want to screw this up. Okay. And now I've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, I'm willing to wait. I'll wait to do the right thing if I have to. All right. All right. Let me see here. These cards are so pretty. Let's see. Let's do a traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. I always call this the training bra of tarot cards. What is this Emperor in reverse, this Page of Wands that has got you all up in your head? I hate seeing you in the reverse like that, Aries, because that's just not like you. And now I've got the Knight of Swords. You want to make a change. You want to come in. You want to talk to somebody. You know. Oh, golly, I'm getting so much information here. You know exactly what you want. You want to come in. You want to take charge. You see something that is exactly what you want. It looks like what you want. It talks like what you want. It is the duck that you want. The duck that you want. It quacks like a duck. It is a duck. Yes. That's the duck for you. You've got it figured out. You want to rush in so fast. It's everything you could have ever wanted. All. In a nutshell, this is what's got you're nervous about it. All right. What is this Ace of Wands in reverse? I don't want to get too nosy all up in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you're afraid that there's some kind of tremendous instability here. I feel like you're worried it's in this other person. I think you're worried that they might be very unstable. Maybe they're worried that you're very unstable. There could be some instability in finances or something here for you or another person. This could be the fear. This could be your fear. I've got this Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like things didn't go well in the past just because they just weren't founded on a good foundation, is what I'm hearing. It was just like it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right way. It just didn't make sense at the time. What is this Nine of Wands here for you? Now I've got you like all worried. Now I see where the worry is coming from. Okay. But I've got this Eight of Cups. It's like I chose to walk away from this. I definitely chose to. I'm walking away from something. Okay. And I've got a lot of walls up around me right now. This definitely walking away from something. I don't know if it's this person that you're so focused on here, or if this is something that you've just left behind and you're looking at something new. I don't know. So you decide. All right. Let's see, what is this Hierophant card here? It's like I'm really trying to do the right thing here. I want to do things the right way. Okay. I don't want to... I'm tired of what I've been seeing in the past. I'm tired of feeling overwhelmed. I'm tired of all these options. I want the right thing at the right time. I want to slow it down. I just want to do things the right way. I'm getting a lot of slow it down vibes tonight, like pump the brakes vibes. Like I'm feeling overwhelmed by everything that I'm being presented with, and I don't like anything that I've seen in the past. I kind of know that what I want is something that I saw years ago, and now I'm very clear on what that is. But I want to take it slow. I want to do it the right way this time, because maybe there was something that didn't get off the ground before. Maybe there just wasn't a good foundation. Again, maybe it wasn't good timing. Maybe this person was going through some things. Maybe you were going through some things. It looks like maybe you have your eye, or somebody else has their eye on you again. What is this Seven of Pentacles? This person that you're like willing to wait for. It's like they have the key. Wow, you're waiting for healing. Oh, that's adorable. Waiting for healing to come in. Okay. You might be kind of going through a little bit of a depression right now. Maybe you're not in a good space. It's kind of like you or somebody else is keeping, or maybe they are. Maybe one of you is like keeping their eye on the other person or something like that. Always kind of in the back of their mind, but there's just like this part of you that feels like kind of depressed, kind of like, I just sort of don't feel like I have enough to give. I would rather wait until I'm in a better space. Maybe they're not in a good enough space. I don't know. Wow, that just flew out of there. Now, again, I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I don't feel like I'm able to offer a stable foundation for this person. I want to do the right thing, but I don't feel like I'm able to give to them in the right way right now. And so I would rather just be silent and not talk at all. It's kind of how it feels. I got the Tower in reverse. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you feel. The Tower in reverse is that's what that card says. It says it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel. Because the Tower is one of those cards. It's divine intervention. It's like, well, guess what? Now it's time. Lightning has struck. It's time to jump ship. Whenever it's in the reverse like this, it just says you saw it coming. You knew it was coming. You knew this was coming down the pipeline. You've known for a long time. And now, regardless of whether you really are ready to deal with it or not, we're gonna. Oh, we're done, right? That's your reading this week, Aries. I kind of feel like, I don't know. It's kind of like you've known about this for a while. Definitely haven't been taking action. You want to take it. It's like an It's very wishy-washy energy, and it really feels like it's coming from you. So I don't know what it is that you need to do this week to just kind of wrap your head around about, you know, what you want to do. But the truth is, it's really just going to lend to your mental clarity if you do, because whatever's coming is going to come no matter what. And it's very clear that that's true. So just be prepared. Get your tea, get your slippers out. Be prepared to go and do some meditation, something like that, because something's coming and it's going to be exciting. and you've seen it and you've known it. All right. So next up, what do we have here? We have Leos coming up. Clear as mud to me. What do we have for Leos? Oh, I love you, Leos. Oh, the world in reverse. Awesome. Not. The world in reverse is kind of like feeling like your world's thrown upside down. It's like chaos everywhere. It's like I wasn't seeing that this was going to be the way it was going to go, but the Ace of Cups on top of it, what good news. And then I've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's also good news. So I basically have somebody that has kind of got their world turned upside down right now, but we're moving into the Ace of Cups, which is, it's I call it the Holy Grail, right? And a lot of readers would say the same, because the Ace of Cups is the cup that's, yes, it's about a new love relationship, but it's really about self-love. And as in regards to the Holy Grail, it's the recognition that you have the love of God within you as a vessel, as a human being. And it's the recognition that that same energy of love that's resonating within you is resonating within other people. And once you get into that vibrational frequency, it's the ability to allow that frequency to affect your vibration so that you vibrate at the same frequency as other people who are emitting that love energy. And that's what brings love into your life, right? And that's what brings new love into your life, and that's what's coming. We have a real shakeup of some sort with this World card and this what is it, this Ace of Cups. Yeah. So there's a major change, but it's propelling you to something quite beautiful and something quite good. Okay. Alrighty, and then here I've got this Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is coming out of some kind of financial restriction, which is a real blessing is what I'm hearing. This is good. I'm liking this. And it's also the Four of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's willing to let go of control. And that's a nice feeling too. That World in reverse it's kind of like feeling like things are definitely out of control. I was not expecting this. This is a shakeup, right? And it's okay to release control sometimes. We don't gotta control everything. We don't have that many arms. All right. I got the Queen of Pentacles. Look, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But it's really just about financial stability. It's about foundational support. It's about you being able to create things for yourself the way that you want them to be in your life. It's a tremendous amount of brightness around you too. That's fantastic. It's like it almost feels like a rebirth. And harvest. And this is a good month for you. This is going to be a great month for you guys, Leo. Fantastic. It's like so much newness. It's like new information. It's new space. It's new, it's just new energy everywhere. Everything feels fresh and clean. It just feels like nice and bright. Let's see here. I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which could be something that, hold on. I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so towards the end of this week, okay, this is different. This is because we've, on one hand, got this reading going in one different direction, but towards the end of this week, I just want you to take mindful note of someone, the Seven of Swords in reverse is someone who's kind of trying to get away with something that doesn't belong to them. We've talked about this guy. He's a shady mofo. We don't enjoy his energy at all. When he's ever in the reverse, he's just like worse. Somebody who has a really hard time telling the truth for whatever reason. And they're that guy who leaves like the trail behind him in this Alice deck, but he's traditionally known as like the sneaky trickster. Somebody who, well, he's a liar. Okay, so just be cautious. That could be external to you. So just watch that in the energy around you, and definitely watch for it with the energy within you as well. Because I've got this Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, which can be some kind of situation not quite going the way that you expect it to, and some kind of solid deal that you thought was going to be solid that ends up not working out, or some relationship with someone who you thought was going to be a solid relationship, but it ends up not working out. That's kind of possibly happening at the end of the week, and don't necessarily take it in such a heavy way. It doesn't mean like, oh, my marriage is going to fall apart or something like that. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't feel like that here. I mean, you could be talking about something like, I don't know, your 13-year-old, he just keeps like lying about doing his chores. I don't know. It could be as simple as that, right? So you just take it as it resonates. But I'm going to clarify let's do this. Let's do the Tarot of Wonderland deck. Sorry to drink on camera, but I get so thirsty. What's this World in reverse and this Ace of Cups? Here, I got the Hermit card. Oh, golly, it's something that just you wish that you were getting a little bit more alone time right now is what I'm hearing. You could probably use it. You might be exhausted. You might need a little bit of isolation just because you might be close to the edge of kind of losing it. Like kind of, not necessarily like losing it, but like kind of like at the height of stress. Like I can't really take much more. Like I've had it up to here and we're at here, right? That full capacity. That might be how you're feeling right now. But relax because things are going to change. Things are going to get a lot better. But it might be that you need to ask for a little bit more quiet time for yourself or demand it with yourself, within yourself for a little bit more quiet time this week. It just might be you need a little extra peace, and that's okay. I know that everybody gets busy, but sometimes it's to our benefit to carve out another, like 20 minutes. You know, of just deep breathing and quiet. Of course, I always fall asleep, so, you know, I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't know. All right, what is this Four of Pentacles in reverse? I'm glad to see it. Oh, those two go together. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, what's both of those together? Let's see. Oh, I got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there could be, okay, this feels external to you. Queen of Wands in reverse is kind of like a naggy, codependent sort of energy. It can be somebody who's really quite attention-seeking. That could be somebody that comes in and kind of throws you off a little bit this week. This Strength card here could be asked to take charge of a situation of some sort. This may have to do with your finances. There may actually be some kind of energy here where there's like some overspending. It doesn't feel like it's you. It could be somebody in your environment. But if it's you, go ahead and check yourself. And it could be with this Strength card that you're being asked to kind of overcome that and kind of rail in, or excuse me, bring in some of your spending habits. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I've been having a really hard time talking today. I know we've got like 7 different planets in retrograde right now. It's nuts. I don't think Mercury is one of them. I think that happens next week, but I could be wrong. So anyway, the Strength card, being asked to really be strong in a situation. And it could be that you're being asked to look at some overspending or something, but you're really, one of you in this situation is really focusing on promoting good financial habits. And then possibly the other person may have been acting a little bit irresponsibly in some way. And I'm not sure that it necessarily relates to finances, but take it as it resonates in your life, where it may resonate in your life. What is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and this Seven of Swords in reverse? I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hermit. Oh, that's from over here. I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's like a feeling of bad timing. It's like, can we possibly deal with one more thing? I'm exhausted all of a sudden, right? I can't give to another person. I can't give to another thing. I can't do it anymore. That's kind of what I'm hearing. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like, I don't want to keep running this race anymore. I'm beat. Okay. So that feels like a repeating pattern also with this Seven of Swords energy and this Ace of Pentacles energy. It's like this person you don't feel like you can trust. That's kind of what it feels like, and it feels like it's a repeating pattern, and it feels like something kind of comes up towards the end of the week. You're like, oh my gosh, do we have to deal with this too? Thanks a lot. I'm sorry. But just take that and keep it in mind. And when you know that situations like this may come up, you'll be hyper vigilant and aware of your response to it, because the real reality is that when we have situations like this come up in life, and we always do, it happens to everybody. No one's perfect, right? Everybody screws up. And so when you have situations like this that come into your life, you're not really asked so much to judge it, but you're asked to kind of deal with it. And that's going to look how it's going to look for you. And I just encourage you to always, if there's any question, take a minute before you say anything. Just ask that you create that situation from your highest good, and things will run a lot smoother, okay? And just always have the highest good in mind, and things will be a lot smoother. All right, thank you so much, Leo. That's your reading. Saggies, you guys are next, and then Ophiuchus, you guys are last. I'm going to hit it up with here, the Tarot of Azathoth. What do we have for our Saggies this week? You cuties, I'm running long. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Ace of Swords, very good. Princess of Swords, Five of Wands. Very good. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is seeing things clearly now. All of a sudden, it's like the truth. I can see the light. Yeah. It's you wanting to communicate that truth. It's you feeling like you can communicate something. Somebody wants to communicate with you. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. There is some kind of new truth and communication coming through. This Princess of Swords in reverse. All right, that is that stalker energy. It relates to the Page of Swords in reverse, which I don't like seeing, but I've been seeing this for you guys, you Saggies, all week long. Ugh, it's constant. Page of Swords in reverse. It can be internet stalking, somebody watching you. It feels like someone else doing it to you. You could have a presence on social media, or you may have been out and about recently. There may be a reason why people watch you. I don't know. But this may be part of your career, but people are definitely watching you, and you maybe have somebody watching you. This Five of Wands in reverse, there could be some drama around this, and I have to be honest, I don't love it. It doesn't feel great. I don't... I hate sounding like such a drama queen, like so doom and gloom. I'm just reading the cards, though, and y'all are the ones with the energy, all right? What do we have? But it does kind of feel like a kind of a high drama situation. But you being the way that you are, as Sagittarius, you're just not going to tolerate it. You're just going to say, well, either it's true or it's not true. And I just am the way that I am. And I'll just be the best that I can be. The Hierophant in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, so the Hierophant in reverse can be somebody who's like, you know what, I don't want to do it the way we've always done it in the past. I want to do something new. I want to shake things up. I want a difference. I want to break these chains. With the Hierophant in reverse, it can be the ending of a relationship, in any regard, whether it's love, career, finance, whatever, you know. But it can be like choosing to go in a different direction. This Ace of Wands in reverse is somebody who is like, well, I just don't have a lot of passion for that anymore. Okay, a couple more. Too many, hold on. Perfect. Seven of Cups in reverse, you got to get focused. You haven't been focused in the way that you should be. And it's the Seven of Cups is interesting because it can be kind of a self-obsessive energy. And I don't mean to say that you're self-obsessed or something. I don't want to label you that way. But sometimes we can get in these spaces where we're so overwhelmed that we kind of can't see the forest for the trees, you know? It's like I feel like I'm foggy and there's just like too much coming at me all at once. This might be your state towards the end of the week, okay, Saggy? But it's kind of like a need to bring it in and focus. Okay, reel it in. That's what I'm trying to say is reel it in. Reel it in and focus. It's been kind of a long day, all right? Didn't have enough coffee. All right, what is this Ace of Swords? Because you're getting clear on something here. Somebody's getting clear about something. I see that people are starting to see the truth of something. You're starting to see the truth of something. With this Princess of Swords in reverse, we do have somebody watching you from a distance, or you're watching somebody else from a distance. This Five of Wands in reverse is you absolutely just not... It's kind of like I'm done with the mental obsession of something. Also, in addition to that, I just don't want to cause any more problems. I'm sick of being, it can be gossipy. Like, I don't want to hear any more gossip. I don't want to hear gossip about myself. I don't want to hear gossip about other people. It's just kind of like a disdain for the drama, you know? I mean, this could just be the space that you're sitting in. This could be a fear of yours, or this could be other people around you in your environment, and you could be totally clueless. I don't know. Let's find out a little bit more. What is this whole section for the Saggies? Thank you. I got the Knight of Wands. That's you. Oh, look at how cute you are. Knight of Wands. That's somebody who just sees what they want. They just go after it and they don't care. All right, so that's you. So it looks like all that other stuff is kind of external to you, which makes a lot more sense because that just seems like something that you wouldn't give, you wouldn't care about, right? Sagittarius doesn't because they're so busy doing their own thing. They're just like, ugh, haters gonna hate. I love me some haters. And that's, you're just kind of being brave about the whole situation and just going on and doing your own thing. You just see what you want and you just go after it and you just do you. Good job, Saggy. All right, what is this Ace of Wands in reverse? I don't like that for you because that just makes me feel like you're not getting what you want out of something. And I don't like seeing that for you because you deserve everything you want, right? All right, what's this Ace of Wands in reverse for the Saggies? Thank you. Oh, golly. I got the Page of Wands and the Magician. Oh, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this Ace of Wands in reverse is interesting. This whole combination here. Maybe things didn't go the way that you wanted them to in the past. There's some kind of, again, this Page of Wands is some kind of like flirtatious curiosity. It can be a message of flirtation or something like that. It could be that something in the past did. This is what the thing is with this reading, is that I've got a lot of other people here present. I've got a lot of energies that are around you that are just not even part of you, that are affecting you somehow. With this Page of Wands, it's kind of like, it's like I was burned in the past by something, but all of a sudden you have some kind of new idea or new inspiration. Like, I want to try again. I want to start something again. I don't know what that means. This Magician is, I'm going to make a change in something. But here's what I have to call into question, is this Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse, and this is what I was saying about this Seven of Cups, is possibly you or somebody else in this situation is not seeing things particularly clearly yet. There could still be some fog, so I encourage you to not take action at this time. As far as if you were questioning yourself, like, I'm thinking about messaging this person, or I'm thinking about starting something with this person, I encourage you to wait it out for a minute, because this Queen of Swords energy in reverse is somebody who really isn't clear about what to say. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to think about it. And with this Seven of Cups energy over here at the end, it's kind of like that brain fog, like I might not be thinking clearly right now. So unless you really, really know how you feel about something, I would encourage you not to speak a lot this week. Maybe take this week. You're just so hot and heavy to move forward. Like, you have such a real drive to. But what I'm saying is, don't act impulsively, because it may not turn out the way you want it to. With this Magician card, like, you are the master manifester, but just be careful of what you manifest and make sure you are asking for the right things, and make sure that when those things get to you, you know what to say when they get there. When they knock on the door and you answer the door, then what? Things to think about, right? All right. Okay. So what is this Hierophant in reverse for you guys? I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody's being non-communicative. You're being non-communicative. You don't know what to do. You want to stop doing things the same old way. You want to shake things up, but you don't know what to do because nobody's communicating. Nobody's talking about anything. Why is that? What is this Seven of Cups? What do you got all this brain fog about? Because I see that you want to make this change. It does feel like there's a lot of external drama around you, and that is no fun at all. I've got the Six of Cups that just flew out. That's one of those soulmate cards, and that is what has got you all up in your head. Cha-ching! That's you, soulmate energy, all right? That Two of Cups, that's why you've got you all screwy in the head. All righty, something that you did not see coming. Well, you did see it coming, I hear. You have seen it coming. You've wanted to talk about it for a long time, but you haven't been able to. You don't understand how you feel about it. That's why you haven't said anything about it. There's something or someone you really want to take action towards, but for some reason it feels like there's a lot of drama surrounding it. There could have been a lot of problems in the past. All of a sudden the truth is starting to come to light to you, to others in your environment, possibly another person, possibly a situation. You don't want to do things the way that they've always been done in the past. I hear that you want a less traditional approach to things. You see that there's some kind of soulmate relationship on the table here, but you're kind of needing to wait until you get your head together about this, because you're not really sure about what you're going to say whenever they get here. That's your reading this week, Sagittarius. Can't wait to see how it goes. All right, I'll catch up with you next week. Next up, last up, we have Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, you guys are the 13th sign of the Zodiac. You've been floating around for the last 2,000 years. People who are born, I think it's between November 27th and December 17th. These people have a tendency to be extra, extra highly intuitive. And if you go in and you want to Google it, you'll find out lots of more interesting factoids. They tend to bridge between the Sagittarius and the Scorpios. So I usually like to read in between the water signs and the fire signs, but tonight y'all are last. And if you're last with me, I love you a ton, and you're an angel for being here and letting me read your energy. So what do we have for Ophiuchus? Thank you. We got the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. I can't hold it up anymore. We're going to burn the house down if we don't put something down. Let's put something down. Can't carry it up this hill anymore. All right, so whenever it's in the reverse, it'll be done for you if you don't put it down. This Hierophant in reverse, again, is somebody who doesn't want to do things traditionally. They're having a hard time committing to a path. They're having a hard time committing to anything is what I'm hearing. You may have something or some kind of habit in your life that you need to let go of, and you know it, and I know it, and everybody knows it, but you're having a hard time committing to that path. It can be something as simple as like, stop eating so many cookies, or, you know, smoking or drinking, or could be there's a relationship that has to end here. I'm not sure. So you decide how it relates to you, but I see that there's a lack of commitment to this, and that's kind of coming from you. But no judgment. You do you. Everybody does things their own way in their own time. But I'm just telling you, it's here. All right, what else? The Chariot in reverse. All right, this, whatever this is, it's going to keep you stuck and stagnant if you don't make this change. The Chariot in reverse is like, I can't move forward. I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. It's like spinning your wheels. Okay. Guess what? I'm an Ophiuchus, so I totally get it. The Two of Swords, being asked to make a change, and being asked to go within and choose which direction you're going to go in, left, right, up, down. Yeah, right. And it's you are going to have to get clear on what you want to do. So terrifying. Alrighty, but you can do it. You're a smart cookie, right? Yeah, you are. Thank you. I got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You need to stop waiting around for something to change. You have to be the change. You have to orchestrate the change in your life, and then you have to enact the change, and then you have to be consistent with what that change is going to look like in your life. You know it. I know it. We all know it. And you have been waiting around for something to happen to propel you towards this, and it's not coming, and you're going to have to be the one that does it. I know, terrifying. What is it? What is this? What comes after this? We'll clarify. I got the Six of Cups in reverse. What's that about? Six of Cups in reverse can be a fear of a loss of a relationship. It can be the fear that you're going to lose a love relationship, a friendship of some sort. Perhaps that's something that's happened already in your life. Let's find out. Let's clarify. Let's go back to this Hush Tarot here, this Sweetie Pie. What is this Ten of Wands in reverse about? Thank you. Golly, geez, kids. Once again, I got the Wounded Warrior. I told you guys, it's that that battle horse. I can't. That's impossible, right? But this time it was in the reverse again. It's the need to break. It's the need to put down some walls, or it's the need to create some boundaries in your life that you're really having a hard time putting boundaries up with. It's like, don't eat 5 fudge stripe cookies. Only eat 2. Like those kinds of boundaries. It might be those, or it might be something bigger, as in, don't let that person back into your life ever again. Please stop making that choice over and over again. We don't like it when you make that choice. That could be what your higher self is asking you to do. We don't like what your life looks like when you make that choice day in and day out. It can be struggling to put those boundaries up around yourself. What is this Chariot in reverse? Thanks. I've got the Five of Wands. Interesting. That's that fear of drama. It can be obsession. It can be back and forth energy. It can be, you see how this is all wrapped up with the snakes? Like it's all tangled up. It can be just, it's usually in a traditional Rider-Waite. It's people who are fighting with aspects of themselves, like carbon copies of themselves, like fighting each other in a battle. And it can be really complicated and not know how to get your way out of it. It can feel like you've got weeds growing around your ankles, you know, like being tied to something. What's this Two of Swords, this decision you're having to make here? I mean, obviously it's a path of one direction or another. Thank you. I've got the, oh golly, I've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, it's learning how to go with the flow. It's learning how to give and take, and it's learning where you can find balance in your life. So I've got Two of Pentacles on top of the Two of Swords. Very good. 2-2. This is what you're going to need to start building a foundation for yourself. There's some kind of partnership that's coming into your life soon, but it's not going to come until you clear some of these things out for yourself. And that's why we have the 2-2-2. I've been seeing pairs all day long of things. There is some kind of partnering, some kind of pairing that's coming into your life, whether it's romantic or career. Take it as you will. But there is something that's coming in, but it's coming a lot slower because you're struggling to let go of some of the toxic energies in your life, whether it's people or substances or, you know, whatever. And you take it as it resonates. I'm not being a bossy boss about it. I'm just telling you what it says. It's slowing down your flow, yo. Sorry, I won't do it anymore. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I have the Tower. Oh, golly. So again, the Tower. This guy's been popular tonight too, the Tower, and we've never seen him from this deck. This is cool. So the Tower is about, if you don't do it, it'll be done for you. Okay. It's the lightning struck tower. It just comes out of the ethers. It comes out from spirit, right? It just knocks your socks off. It's not that you didn't see it coming. It's just you didn't deal with it. And so now someone else will for you. And we will demolish it. Because you didn't do it. You didn't take care of the repairs. Okay, harsh. All right, what's the Six of Cups in reverse? Don't take it so hard. What's the Six of Cups in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse. That's you. All righty. And then the Justice in reverse card. All right, Queen of Wands in reverse. So towards the end of this week, there may be a time, like maybe Friday-ish, that you're kind of feeling a little down on yourself. Maybe things don't go the way that you want them to. Six of Cups is possibly like a dissolution of a partnership. It could be an argument in a love relationship of some sort, but that Queen of Wands in reverse, that's you, right? And that's, oh, excuse me, no, it's not. This is the Queen of Swords in reverse. I apologize for that. These cards are kind of hard to read the symbology behind them, but the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who's having a hard time telling the truth about who she is and having a hard time sharing her truth in general. The Justice in reverse can be about things not being fair, things not going the way that you want them to go. Can be legal matters not going the way that you want them to go. You know, it can just feel kind of disheartening. It can be the loss of a love relationship. It can be a dissolution of a partnership. Dissolution of a partnership. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it can be somebody that's just... It can be verbally abusive energy, I got to be honest. It can be somebody who starts a fight for some reason. It can be somebody who just really has a hard time communicating. It can just be somebody who kind of all choked up. You know, that's kind of the energy there. And I don't think it's necessarily going to be like a bad week. There's just a lot of things that you're going to have to deal with this week. I'm thinking, Ophiuchus, that you've known were coming for a long time. You know they've been weighing you down for a long time. You know you've had to let go of them for a long time. And it looks like this is the week that it might be happening. And there may be a lot of feelings of, oh, this doesn't feel fair. Oh, this doesn't feel right. I don't even know what to say about this. I'm choked up. I feel stagnant, like I can't move. I don't know which way to go now. But it's going to clear out a lot of stuff for you. It's going to create a lot of space in your life to invite new things in and new situations, new energies, and things that are going to be a lot less heavy, okay? And really, guys, don't sweat this stuff. If you come across a week where it's just like really challenging energies, understand that those energies, using those energies to clear out old debris, propels us into a state of newness. I mean, nothing comes for nothing, right? You have to do the work sometimes. Sometimes you have to do these hard clearings. Sometimes you have to get down to these brass tacks about how you feel about things, what you're going to do about things. And you have to make plans, and then you have to implement those plans, and then you have to be consistent about them. And really, it just kind of depends on what's going on in your life. But just know that it's going to get better. It always does. There's always a shift, no matter what. Sometimes you can have 6 months of bad luck. Sometimes you can have 3 years of bad luck. But eventually, you will shift out of it, I promise, okay? All right, this was your week. your reading for the week, Ophiuchus. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. And all of that information is somewhere down below. Don't forget to follow and go over to YouTube to our page. I've only uploaded one reading this week, and I'll hopefully get to some more next week. You can book readings over there. You can book readings here. You can book it through the Key site. You can book me for, and Chris, you can book with Chris for Reiki as well. Anytime through that website. And our place is in Lovettsville now. Our location's in Lovettsville now. You can see me anytime online for tarot, or you can come into the studio and I can read for you in person for tarot too if you want to. It just depends on what you want to do. But anyway, I appreciate you all and I love you a ton. And have a wonderful Monday. Get some sleep. It's getting late. Gotta go to bed. All right, hang in there and happy fall, everybody. Love you tons. All right, bye.